Alright, Kangaroo Lane. This is a response to your video about you cannot equate human life. Alright, yes you can, but in your video you say, you probably have to use your child, which you say you don't have one, and your dog. Now, see, the problem, you don't know what it's like to carry the child. You don't know what it's like to go through such severe pain to bring the child into life. And then you also don't know what it's like to hold the child for the very first time. And you know, the way you answered the video was like, my child. It's like, oh, I'd better say this, otherwise, you know, my vegan points are going down or something. That's, you know, you should have just been fucking honest and turned around and gone, I don't know what I would do. Because every person literally would have to say, I don't know what I would do. Well, not every person, because there's people that's actually been in that situation where it's a live or die. The only difference is it was them. Go hungry and die from starvation, or kill this animal and eat it so that you can survive. It's part of life. And you're sitting there saying, we don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. There's an abundance of fruit. There is abundance of this. Only because you're taking the resources out of other countries. You're taking them out of my homeland, the Philippines. You're taking them out of places like Thailand. You're taking them out of the third world countries. Most arable land in Africa is actually owned by, you know, foreign farmers that ship their goods straight into the Western countries. And the rest is, well, fuck, desert. The only food out there is meat. We can't eat grass, and yet you choose to let them do it. Instead you fund organizations instead of teaching them how to survive on the land which they're living on. You teach them their ABCs, which they are not going to use because there are no fucking jobs there. In short, yes, you can equate human life to that of an animal, and really, you know, there is no comparison. Human life will always take the trump off. Why? Because as a species, you know, one of our primary goals is to survive. As a collective, that is what we want to do. That is what drove us to the point where we are. That is why we started farming. That is why we started gathering and hunting. Why we developed tools, because we needed to survive. And just because you are in a good spot and can sit there and go, no, I'm not going to eat this meat, it's cruel, it's murder. Just because you are in a spot to be able to say that doesn't make it wrong to eat meat. I mean, seriously, who can't decide between a dog and a fucking baby? The first thing the dog will do is let you know the fire's there and get the fuck out. The baby has no idea what's going on and will burn to death if you do not save it. I'm going to use your words. Think about it.